leaving.
Who knows what's going on these days? Stay safe out there, y'all.
Hey everybody, I'm Chad Book Sam. This is AMTV, Alternative Media Television. I'm going to give you an update with the coronavirus as all these elites are getting sick. What's happening here? Now, I reported yesterday the Department of Justice was considering a continuity of government where they're going to take over if Congress gets sick or if Congress has a huge contagion in the House of Representatives and in the Senate. Now we see Rand Paul. He has the coronavirus, tested positive for the coronavirus. And we've been seeing this with all the elites, with all these actors. I find this so interesting, more than even people, regular people, all these elites and all these actors and all these politicians. Angela Merkel right now is in quarantine. We heard what happened with the Brazilian president and his aides. All these people are getting COVID-19. Look, something's going on. Either it's a day of reckoning by the Lord for punishment from the sins that they've committed, or there's a big cover-up happening, or it's a little bit of both. Again, we saw what the Department of Justice and what the military was considering, which is taking over the government in case Congress or the Senate literally can't operate anymore because everybody gets struck with this virus. We see people around President Trump getting sick or testing positive. We've seen the fact that President Trump said he took the test and that he's negative. But we also see the intel community trying to put blame onto him. Look, first of all, President Trump is absolutely in danger when it comes to this. He has to be absolutely safe. The Secret Service has to absolutely be trusted. But at the same time, we know that there is an agenda being put forward. And I find it a little bit interesting that we see so many elites, so many leaders of countries testing positive for the coronavirus, for this pathogen. Now, I'm going to read you a little report regarding this pathogen. It's called a slow burn. Okay. As physicians across the country diagnose and care for a growing number of people with COVID-19, distinct patterns are emerging, giving clues about how the illness manifests itself. Right, guys, I wanted to show you a little bit about New York, what's happening there. Obviously, this is unbelievable what's happening in New York, where they're saying one person every hour is dying. Governor Cuomo came out and said 80% will get the virus, that this is a 9-month crisis. Now, we've seen quarantines extend. We've seen Hawaii, they put into quarantine restrictions all across the states. And as these federal kits start to come into these facilities, you're going to see more people get tested. You're going to see the viruses going up. And maybe everybody, right? They're saying that everybody is going to get the sickness. Look, I know a lot of you guys have discussed people who have the virus. I've discussed stories, not by anybody that I know intermediate, just friends of friends who send videos or send their comments. But tell me it's not crazy and interesting how all these actors, all of the elites, congressmen, senates, are all getting sick with it as the military and the deep state is attempting to take over governments and is attempting to lock people up without prosecution or cause. I told you about this yesterday in yesterday's video regarding the Department of Justice. They want to go after people, right? And they're getting requests from Congress to go after people to detain them without probable cause or for any reason. So what does that mean? They want to be able to lock up people, take them, and put them in camps. We've seen camps getting built for so long across this country by FEMA. We've seen what the military has done when they do these exercises in urban cities and all these raids. They've been preparing for this, whether it's predictive programming in Hollywood, whether it is what we've seen physically on the ground, and where we're at today. And then look at the entire world. Look at the entire world. There is a worldwide coup happening as we speak. Our way of life, our humanity, everything, the way we spend money, the way we invest, the way we buy products, the way we interact with people, social distancing now. Now they used to say, no, stay away from your cell phone. Now they want us intertwined with our cell phone like it's an extension of us. We see 5G towers putting planet all across us in all of our neighborhoods, all the radiation. We are so affected, not even just from these man-made viruses like coronavirus, which is a bioengineered virus, but all this new world that we're in, our total dependency on technology and social media, that now we're going to really be in that world. We're going to malls, the way we buy products, the way we go shop for food, everything is absolutely going to change completely. I've been to food markets. We try every day. Thank God we have some storage, some water supply. I've been to places all across my county as much as I can. A lot of food is still gone. A lot of the water is still gone. Things that we depend on are gone. And it's scary when you think about it. My grandmother's in the hospital. They don't even let us visit my grandmother. She actually has the coronavirus. She fractured her hip. We can't even see her. We can't even talk to her. They don't even let you talk to her. We're hearing reports that doctors are giving up on people 60-year-old and over, that they're going to give up on the elderly because they can't contain this virus. We're in 2020, and look what's happening. This is such a biblical plague. 2020 is a biblical year. I mean, for God's sakes, President Trump, he won the presidency. Like, this has never happened ever. I mean, thank God he won, but this has never happened ever. We're in 2020 now. We have this plague that's ravishing the entire world. The whole world is on lockdown. We can't even interact with our loved ones if they're in certain areas. Food, everything has gone off the shelves. Armageddon, apocalypse type of, this is just something that we've never seen or would have never expected. Even though we've been talking about this, because, look, not even to this extent. No. As you see these senators and these Congress people and even people in the White House get sick, the military, they're going to take a bigger role. The deep state is going to take a bigger role. And this is going to overshadow any civilized government in our country. And we see martial law being implemented on the streets, military, and the government is nationalizing industry, and just pray for this country as much as you can. And again, just do the best you can to keep your family safe. Food, water. We have survival and emergency kits still. And people ask, why do you guys have these? Why do you have these? Because a lot of you guys tuning in know that AMTV, we've been feeling family kits, survival kits. We have them. Click the link below.